Coast Falls High School. I will be singing Amore Mia Bella by Giulio Puccini, and my accompanist is
great to have a name just
No.
Oh, no? All right. There's some similarities in these Neapolitan types of songs that from our last singer, and one of them being this. Really, we sing them to tame. And I understand why, because directors work so hard on getting a tone that is lyrical in nature, that is undergirded with the breath, that is pleasing, that's warm, vibrant, etc., etc. And that's wonderful. You got that. There's a couple of things I want to work with you on. But overall, I want there to be more burning desire from you about this song. So here's the first thing I wanted to do. Amore mia bella. That first phrase, sing it for me, please. And now I'll work with you on some things. Stop. Now, you did a different choice this time. Explain it. It's not a right or wrong. I want to know what your thought process is. What'd you do there? Amarivi. Ah and ma. You did something different.
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Do it again.
「
have a dotted half note. You have two choices with this dotted half note. One, you can stop the breath and you can just sit on the pitch, or, sorry, I saw some slippers over there that kind of threw me. Or you have the opportunity to, when you start that, to blossom on it, right? Anything larger than a quarter note, we need to have some growth to where the phrase and the breath doesn't become stagnant. Does that make sense? The other thing I want you to do is I want you to stand tall. You have a tendency to do this.
Okay.
And I want this to stay still. Up like that. There we go. Good. Good and sharp. Good. Here we go. From the beginning. Out of the box a little bit, just give it a shot. It may not work, but I want to hear more passion in that initial impulse. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, and then something kind of caught in the throat. No worries, it's okay. But also check yourself, because you're starting to do this a little bit. Okay? Keep equal weight on both feet. Try it again, please. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. I think because you're singing an Italian song, you want to be like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yeah, this way. When you do that, all of a sudden you become more convincing on stage. All right, now here's the next place. So I want you to play around with that. Why? Because at the essence, one of the qualities of a good voice is that energy flows from note to note. That initial time that you sang it, it did not. The subsequent times, you're starting to hint at it. Understand? Okay, now here's the next thing I want us to do. Composers through this time repeated text and sequenced the melodic material for a reason. And it was to what we call raised passions. Understand? Do you know what phrase you keep saying over and over again? Other than Amarillo mia bella.
Credivo por essere morta sale, that whole line.
Let's see, where is it? Okay, here's what I want us to start. This Amarillo here. These are shortened phrases. Okay, this is page 9. Third system. Third system. Here's where we started. Now I want you to notice it starts off at E natural, and then it's sequenced up to a G natural, a third higher, then it's sequenced up another third up to a B natural. Each one of them, I want you to have a little bit more fervor in the sound. You understand what your task is now? A little more dynamic contrast. Okay. Good. Here we go. Ready? And the breath. That wasn't the breath. Ready? Now, I don't know if your audience can hear now, but there's something different going on. Remember, these people had to capture, and not only capture, but hold the attention of everyone in their audience. And so really, these are pretty tame versions of probably what would have actually been sung during those times. A lot of four type of things would have been done over them, where the singer would have shown their skill about how they could do melismas here and out and all over. Understand? But in essence, they had to hold the attention of every singer. Can you do that now? Starting at this section. And you will do it two ways. Eye contact, and you're also going to each subsequent phrase get a little fuller, and it's going to be a little bit more with more passion. Understand? Amarillo mia bella. again, just like our last singer, it at its base is a gorgeous instrument. Now we need to hear musicianship coupled with the natural ability that you have, to where you can convince an audience always. And it comes from just a nice voice to a stellar performance where people are changed and transformed. Good. Awesome job.